Early voting is now underway for primary election runoffs. Election day itself is next Tuesday, and it will finally determine party candidates for major statewide and congressional races. Fox 4's Stephen Dowd takes a look at where the races stand. Stephen.
Steve, there are some big races in next Tuesday's runoff election ballot on the ballot. And a couple of months ago, we saw a flood of campaign ads, not this time as early voting started today.
In the Republican runoff for Attorney General, protect our Texas heritage, defeat George P. Bush.
Early voting is underway, deciding who the party nominee will be for multiple statewide races.
I will restore honor and integrity to the Attorney General's office.
The race with the biggest spotlight is the Republican primary runoff for Texas Attorney General. Days before early voting, current Attorney General Ken Paxton and Land Commissioner George P. Bush released new attack ads.
Liberal Land Commissioner George P. Bush proposed a woke plan to reimagine the Alamo.
But this race isn't about my last name. It's about Ken Paxton's crimes. Paxton's already facing 3 felony charges.
The latest UT Tyler Dallas Morning News poll has Paxton up 6 points over Bush. The latest ad by Bush continues to use the strategy Paxton's opponents have used, pointing out the 2015 fraud charges against him that haven't gone to trial, as well as a recent FBI investigation.
So Paxton is definitely the favorite, but there's still room for Bush to catch up because a lot of voters are undecided.
But SMU political scientist Matthew Wilson says it's going to be tough to change minds of voters at this point, especially those aware of Paxton's legal issues, who still plan to vote for him.
At this point, it's probably hurt him all that it's going to hurt him. That is, voters who are turned off by those allegations have already deserted Ken Paxton and gone to Bush or other candidates. It can be a way, though, for Bush to remind the supporters of other candidates.
As for the Democrats vying for the nomination for statewide races, there hasn't been many TV ads, and Wilson says regardless of who wins the primary, it's going to be a tough November for Democrats in statewide races.
If we didn't see it in 2018, which was a much stronger Democratic year, it's going to be tough to see it in 2022.
With Roe v. Wade on the brink of being overturned, Wilson says Democrats could use abortion as a way to rally voters. The issue was a topic in Democrat Mike Collier's latest ad, as he tries to secure the Democratic nomination for lieutenant governor.
He will fight for a woman's right to choose and the kind of Texas we want to live in.
He's got a steep hill to climb, too. Despite previously running against Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick during the last election, Collier's trailing in recent polls to Carrollton State Representative Michelle Beckley.
You would think that Collier would have more name recognition statewide, but she certainly made a race of it, and that would not be surprising to see her emerge as the Democratic nominee for lieutenant governor.
For candidates in both parties, Wilson says the deciding factor will be turnout.
Yeah, at this point, it's really about turnout dynamics. It's hard to imagine anything happening in the next week that would dramatically change the contours of this race.
Another big race here in North Texas, specifically here in Dallas, is who will replace retiring Congresswoman Eddie Bernice Johnson. Those are the signs behind us. Would it be State Representative Jasmine Crockett or former staffer Jane Hope Hamilton? Not much polling done on that race, but it is expected to possibly be close.